with your permission, Alfonso Estevez Ochoa, let's begin with you. How does the Spanish National Police IT department support police operational activity?
The Spanish National Police is the state civilian police force of Spain. My IT department is responsible for all computer-related services. We have, our priority is cybersecurity. We work in the field of cybersecurity very close to private sector. For us, private sector is a priority for us, with the universities and with other law enforcement agencies.
Okay. And if I may, we'll continue with you, with Miguel Angel Cortez RUBERTE. How cybersecurity incidents are managed in the Spanish National Police?
Well, thank you so much to the organization and your country, because this is a beautiful city. We are the SOC, the Security Operations Centers of the Spanish National Police. We manage more than 30,000 devices and computers. And we have several departments to manage the cyber incidents. First of all, our compliance department make the adaptation of legislation of European Union and Spanish regulations, like GDPR, the Spanish National Framework of Cybersecurity, the Spanish National Framework of Interoperability, and the European Union Incidents and Response and Trust Framework, and EIDAS. Well, the other department is the Security Information and Surveillance. This is a basic framework because we have the CVE from MITRE and early surveillance of our equips in this task. The other team is we have a red team with several people with high qualified skills in forensics, pen testing, and exploiting.
Lieutenant Colonel Dr. Hamad Khalifa Nueimi, how does the technology support I would say, the law enforcement environment in your perspective?
I would say the latest technology is supporting the law enforcement to make the safe city for the community and the residents as well. I believe that lately the international report has been addressed Abu Dhabi and Dubai city as one of the top safest city in the world. And this would not have been reached without the technologies. And we can tell that we do have more CCTVs than our population who living in United Arab Emirates.
Understood. Thank you. Colonel Saeed Hajri, what are the challenges we need to be ready for in the near future when it comes to law enforcement and cyber crime?
Well, is this working? Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I think the experts here already elaborated a lot into many aspects, including cyber threats, the quantum computing, the AI is coming. AI is not going to only eliminate jobs, but it will create a new economic system because of the high production and the velocity of the products. This will lead to the next revolution, the fourth revolution. We're not in the edge of it, we're inside of the next revolution. So this will create a new, maybe a new economic system. It can be, fintech is very crucial nowadays because of the blockchain technology. It changed the game of the financial sector. So we need to be ready of this revolution, and we need to take part of it. Does the AI going to be implemented on the ransomware or the full kits? Yes. Why not? It will be implemented. Quantum computing also will reflect on the encryption also. Because Morse law is going to be flattened. We know Morse law will double the technology and reduce the cost every 1.5 years. However, the quantum computing now is a different way of processing the data. This will change also the game of the security itself. So we prefer to be part of this challenges and create it our own instead of just accepting it from other who's creating it.
Thank you. Colonel Saeed, as we are, the future is right behind the corner. If I would like you to mention what is the most significant achievement of the Dubai police?
I think human capital, the accumulated knowledge of all the officers and the staff within Dubai Police. This include operations, case management, criminal management, and communicating with the private sector or the government, and understanding the whole law framework of the different laws in different countries. Another asset is the unified reporting system, which is e-crime. It's very important to have a unified reporting system platform, so it gives you the ability for visibility. Not all cyber incidents get reported. However, we got like 90% of the incident reported to our portal. Either it's cyber purely or cyber enabled, which is also very important because this will lead to the core cause of the problem.
I know that you have some ideas regarding talent in cybersecurity. So how does your organization manage cyber talent in preparation for the future?
Well, I think cyber talent is a very scarce resource around the world, and we are not an exception. I think one of the most relevant and difficult tasks of an IT department is to recruit and to manage cyber talent, because it's not only recruit people, but also how to offer these people an attractive career.
Yaniv, last question. When it comes to the focal point of the efforts for law enforcement in the cyber domain with the cybercrime, where is the current focal point and where you believe the focal point will be a few years from now?
Well, actually, our focus today and for the near future is on
Sure.
several vectors. First of all, the data, the high volumes of data that we have today, it's the problem, but it's also part of the solution. We aim to combine any kind of data that we have. Unlike before that used to focus on a specific data for each investigation, today we take any kind of data that we have. It can be an open source intelligence, it can be an internal intelligence, combine it with the digital forensics. Another one is a real-time analysis. We no longer want to wait for incident to happen. We want to prevent it earlier as we can. I mean, today you have almost all information that you want. Even the secret information is out there. People cannot hide themselves. We all know we don't really have privacy in the digital world. So even criminals, no matter what they do, you have their fingerprints out there, and we want to know that. So real-time system technology to detect things before it happens is another focus that we have.
Last one. And one more.
One more. I'll try to choose between AI and crypto. I'll combine them together. AI solution. It's a new technology but we already have some implementation for that, and it changed the world. And cryptocurrency, as my colleague mentioned before.
Bitcoin and all those
Bitcoin, but
currency.
Even other currency, everyone is using cryptocurrencies, even those that you think that they don't. Even the most primitive criminals are now using cryptocurrency. That's what we found out. Actually, we were surprised to see that units that are not cyber unit face up incident, and then we investigate a little deeper and see that everyone is using cryptocurrency. So the tools to track, analyze, and find the data that we need are critical.
Thank you, gentlemen.